Alright everybody, and welcome back to Quest for Glory 5 Dragonfire. When last we left off, we had just paid a visit to the Sibyl on Delos, and learned about some cryptic stuff. We also got some magical wood to create our staff. And we gave a flower to Salim, and hope that he can improve his poison kill peels and all that business. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Anyway, we've been told to go to hell. Literally. Well, to Hades, more specifically. And we did some talking around with Pholus and the famous adventurer, and we found out that all rivers run to Hades. And if you want to go to Hades, you have to mix water with human blood and pour it down a river, basically. And that should open up a gateway to Hades. Sounds simple enough. Surprised it never happened by accident. Anywho, I know just the place, and you probably know just the place too if you've been paying attention. So, let's open up our inventory by accident, because we're idiots. No, let's head outside into the town and hop on our beautiful balloon. Go for a ride in our beautiful balloon. So, remember when I told you this wasn't anything special? You know, it just had a special icon for no reason? Well, I was lying to you. I'm sorry. You probably suspected as much. But anyway, let's go and look around here. Oh my Jesus. Well, good help is just hard to come by these days, it seems. The corpse of a Sumerian guard lies moldering in a once lovely stream. This man was killed so violently that his blood spattered on the dragon pillar before it had been broken. There are so many questions raised here and so few answers. So he had his blood spattered on the pillar all the way from over here. Like, damn. That assassin believes in overkill, let me tell you. The dragon pillar has been broken asunder and destroyed. We loot the body. Are you okay? Although the blood on the pillar shards has not yet faded, the corpse of the Sumerian guard is already rotting away. You cannot see much left of the face to identify the corpse. He's already as cold and stiff as a gravestone. We loot the body. Anything of value or identification has already been removed from the corpse. There is nothing left that's in any condition to take. Well, we could be heroic and bury the body. Although you swear that this body cannot have been here very long, it's already so decayed by the water that any movement will cause it to fall apart. The stream is flowing the remains into the pit of the earth. Yeah, the game is trying to tell you, quit being an idiot. So, if we go over here, we can see that this river quite literally runs into this giant pit in the earth, as the game just so beautifully said. And people are texting me again, like assholes. Really? They really want to talk. Anywho, it looks like the water of the stream flows directly into the center of the earth from here. Hint, hint, hint. Okay, well, let's go ahead. And I'm surprised this actually works, but it's the act of the pouring that does it. It's not the blood, it's the act of the pouring. It has to be with intent. The gods know, okay? And also, let's get some spells ready. We already got our major spells ready. Let's go ahead and get our aura spell ready. Because, you know, Hades, there's going to be some angry spirits there. And we remember well enough from Mordavia what an angry spirit can do to a man, okay? So what we have to do is you have to fill your amphora with this bloody water over here from near the corpse. You fill your amphora with the fouled water, reminding yourself not to accidentally drink it, which, by the way, this water is just considered water, so you can make him drink it. Nothing bad happens to you, but you will feel dirty for the rest of your life, so I don't recommend that you do it. Anywho, let's make our way over back to this yonder pit, and we'll see if this works if we don't use our own blood. We'll be cheap with it. We'll just use this other guard's blood here. Though pricking your finger couldn't have been that hard. You solemnly intone the words you read at Delphi. All waters that flow on earth flow to Hades. Alas, all life soon flows there too. Where those waters flow, a gate will open. Too soon it opens for you. I think I remembered that last part because the text went off the screen awful quick. Well, we must have done something. We just triggered an earthquake. Oh, Lordy Jesus. It's the gates to hell. Well, this is a rather mighty pleasant-looking place. This marble skull doesn't look very friendly. The opening to Hades is as black as death. Well, that's nice. Let's get yonder staff. stuff ready here because we don't want to go in there unarmed. Alright, hero man. Time to face Hades itself. Oh, hello. Hey, good dog, good boy.
Welcome to Hades.
I am Cerberus,
guardian of the gates.
I make certain no dead shall leave Hades.
I make certain no living enter Hades.
Well, sure we couldn't just get around you? Maybe if we, like, scratch you behind the ears? It's the most adorable Cerberus ever, by the way. Hi, Cerberus. We're a hero.
You are not welcome here.
Not even a little? Well, how you doing, Cerberus man? Has to get boring standing here all the time.
I have been since the dawn of time.
I will be until the dusk of eternity.
I am immortal.
Well, that's gonna make this kind of difficult now, isn't it? Hey, I really need to get into this Hades place. I hear it's got some really nice beaches.
Hades is the abode of the dead.
Their souls rest in the peace of oblivion.
I see.
Once they pass the river Styx.
If they do not cross the waters of binding,
Their souls roam restlessly the halls of Hades.
Seeking the endless sleep they crave and cannot attain.
I see. Well, that's nice. So tell me about the dead.
the souls of the good are gathered within to enjoy the peace they deserve.
The souls of evil are punished or doomed to eternal wandering.
Even the best souls are not at rest. Some seek to live again.
Sounds like a personal problem. Let's ask about the living, because we don't know about that, apparently.
No one alive shall enter here.
They disturb the dead.
Or they disturb me.
Go away!
Can we talk about this? I'm kind of a hero, and I'm here to become King of Solmaria. It's kind of complicated. Anyways.
Oh, sure. I've heard that before.
All I want is a little Styx water. I won't bother anything else.
Then they try to bring someone back to life.
You don't fool.
No one here I want to bring back to
You won't
life.
get past me.
I don't even...
Unless you first die.
Okay, we can talk about
Or
this.
come up with a suitable bribe.
See?
Bribe?
Bribe.
See, these people, they're reasonable. They know what I want. I just want some Styx water to make some magic paint.
Go! And do not attempt to enter here until you are dead.
Okay, well, Cerberus here is a dog, and we all know dogs love food. So that's what we got all this food for earlier in the game. You can actually bribe them, but there's 3 different heads to Cerberus here, and they all have different tastes. So we're going to take our gyro, our spicy pizza, and our socolatatya, and let's see if we can get him to agree to this yonder deal here. How about gyro, delicious cucumbery and stuff.
Now that's what I call a bribe.
It's got cucumbers. I'll be burping all night.
It's got onions. It's bad enough living with your dog breath. Share and share alike. You got something better than that for me?
What about me? Don't I get a yummy bribe?
Hold on, people. I got this entire pepperoni and jalapeno pizza for you. Been in my pants for weeks.
Now that's what I call a bribe.
That greasy thing? Yuck!
I'm going to have indigestion, you realize? What about me? Don't I get a yummy bribe?
No, no one likes you. I've also got these chocolates that have been in my pants for 2 weeks. They're all melted together into one solid block of chocolate.
Now this is what I call a bribe.
Hey, that stuff is bad for dogs.
I'm immortal, remember?
It's bad for the teeth.
So I've got a sweet tooth. So sue me.
Not bad.
Savory.
Melts in the mouth.
All right, I'm satisfied. You can enter.
But you may not be able to leave.
At least your soul won't have far to go.
My soul's lazy, I have you know. It's very convenient. So that chocolate gives me back memories here. I remember one time when I was a very little kid, the dog got into a bag of, what do you call them? chocolate chips, and there was doggy diarrhea all over the house when we got back home. This was around Christmas. I was like 5 years old. There's no point to this story, but that reminds me of it, and now I have shared it with you. You're welcome. So let's go ahead and get our aura spell ready here so we don't get kill-faced. I don't want to go that way. Run around the skeletons. Oh god, your pathing is terrible, hero. Come on. There's a reason why I'm in charge, okay? Alright, let's make our way over this yonder way here. There's really not a whole lot in Hades to see, and I know the way to go, obviously. You can go down the wrong path. Like if you went this way, you would have just ended up on this ledge with nowhere left to go. Going the other way won't get you anywhere either, so... If you guys don't mind, I'm just going to save time and go the correct way, because they just lead to dead ends. There's nothing interesting there, nothing exciting, or nothing to even look at, really, because you're going to see all the screens of the place anyway. So, we come to this ledge here, and we can just use our yonder levitate spell whenever I can find it. Oh my Jesus, I'm losing my mind up in here. Alright, we got our levitate spell, and we have to click where we want to levitate to, as we learned back at the Pegasus place. And we just float right on down. Not a care in the world, man. Not a care in the world. Just floating around Hades all day like them happy little clouds. Ah. Okay, our aura spell must have worn off already because we just got hit with some of their nastiness. Okay, so this is where you would come out if you went to the left on that previous screen. You would have come out over here, and you would have basically... get away from me. No one likes you. You're worse than Higgins. You would have come over here to this dead end and not been able to go anywhere. And then you would have had to walk all the way back and then go to the correct path. It's really not all that fascinating. Oh my god. It's a dragon skull. So this is what a dragon skull looks like. You can see the boilers and the steam tunnels. Moving along with our lives. Alright, so now we come out to this charming little place here. This place looks like everywhere else in Hades, really. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. He's annoying me. Getting on my nerves, man. Embrace the cold, cold of death. And we can't loot the body. They have nothing useful to take. Sadness embraces me. Apparently cold does really good against undead, which is kind of atypical. Alright, so we were sent here to get some Styx water. Let's see, the swirling waters of the three rivers converge to form an enormous whirlpool. So let's go ahead and fill ye flask with ye water. You fill your amphora with this thick and syrupy water. This is Lethe water, not Styx water. The water of the river Lethe smells a little like warm milk and cookies. It makes you want to snuggle in a comfy bed and sleep for a long while. I think if we use it, we'll die. So let's pass on that for now. We'll have more bad ideas later, I'm sure. We got hero business to do. We can sleep later. We'll sleep when we're dead. So in order to get Styx water, you actually have to come all the way down here and deal with the spirit trying to kill my ass. Alright, come on. Come on, Shade Man. Work with me here, okay? Just die when you're supposed to. Don't need none of this business of you staying alive longer than you need to. So we have to fill this water up over here. Not over there, over here. That's what makes all the difference. And now we have some Styx water. Apparently it'll sing with us and talk in Japanese. Anyways, the water of the river Styx has the coldness of utter implacability. So, well, we've got everything we need here. I guess we can just leave. Well, we're not going to do that. Obviously, there's some more stuff that needs to be doing here. You can't just come and leave. I mean, you could, I suppose, but then you wouldn't be able to progress with the game, and that'd be really sad for everybody involved, especially me. I'd have to play this game all over again, or at least from the last save, and y'all don't want that. Maybe you do if you're a sadist, I don't know. Maybe you got sadistic tendencies, man, it's whatever turns you on. I ain't here to judge. Anyway, let's continue on our happy little jaunt through Hades here, ignoring the mains, and that's probably not how you pronounce that. It's probably not main, it's probably Manes or something. Manes. It's a silly name for a demon. It looks like mayonnaise. The mayonnaise demons. I'm gonna call them mains until someone corrects me, and I'm sure you will in the comments. Correct me about the pronunciation of that. I don't know. Why don't you just call them, like, revenants or wraiths or apparitions or something, you know? Not manies. Manies, that's what they're going to be called from now on. They're manies. Okay, we got to put this on again because we're coming up on this guy. He wants a hug, but I don't want to give him a hug. Actually, he's ignoring me completely. What an asshole. I'm not even worth killing to you? Is that it? Okay, I see your game, you rogue. I don't want to play. This is a fancy-looking place. In Hades' hall, souls shall fall. Forget the past at last. At peace, deceased.
Friends of Shakir, it is not yet your time to be here. The living are not welcome. You will not cross the river Styx into Hades.
Kinda glad for that.
The guardian of the dead. I know the souls of all who dwell within. There are two souls bound to you in death. You have touched their hearts. You have taught them to love. Love is the only thing that transcends the silent sleep of death. Their souls have sensed you and yearn to be with you. The first soul is bright with beauty and power. It shines like the sun with all the joy and goodness it held in life.
I see.
It is the soul of Irana.
Oh, Irana.
I dream I am wandering endlessly through empty gardens. Everything in the garden is pale and cold as if made of lifeless ice. There is beauty, but no joy. I am seeking a light I have only seen once before in the distance. It is warm and melts the ice that covers everything, bringing color and life to the flowers. But the light moves on, and all returns to ghostly white.
The other soul is dark, shadowed by the deeds of her past. Yet there is great power within, and a fierce yearning for the light and love that was not known in life. It is the soul you knew as Katrina, the Dark Master.
I see.
What nightmare is this? I am in darkness, yet I am powerless. The coffin has been nailed shut, and my magic does nothing. I am trapped, and it is as if a stake has been driven through my heart. What is this ache that fills me? Who am I waiting for? Will it be the stake through my heart, turning me to dust? Or the taste of his warm lips upon mine, restoring me to life? It does not matter which, if only he would touch me once more.
Their souls have been disturbed by your presence. They cannot rest in their longing to be with you. You may end the suffering of one of them. You can restore her to life and give her the chance to experience joy and pleasure once more. Which soul would you choose to give the gift of life?
So, this is actually kind of a tough choice for me, and I actually kind of like the way it's presented here. You know me, I like to be different, and most Let's Plays choose Irana. But I'm not going to be different this time. And as much as I do like the character of Katrina, and as much as I do like Jennifer Hale, even though she's not played by Jennifer Hale in this game, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense for your character to pick Katrina, because Katrina, while she didn't see herself as a force for evil, she really is not a good person. She's a very selfish person who was largely driven, by her own selfish interests to basically bring about the end of the world and steal someone else's daughter and enslave Atavis, who, to be fair, wasn't a very nice person, but all the same. Irana has never been anything but nice. She's never been anything but graceful and caring and selfless. And, she embodies what a hero is a lot more than Katrina does. And if you're playing this game, your goal in this game, regardless of your class, is to be a hero, to be heroic, and to help people, and to be that kind of character. So it doesn't really make sense that you would bring someone like Katrina back into the world, as, misguided as she might have been. So in this case, for the sake of our character, I'm going to go with Irana. And just to kind of prove a point about Irana, if you pick no one, Irana will still help you before she's condemned to oblivion, which says a lot about Irana, I suppose. So we're going to go with Irana. I do want to show some stuff about Katrina, and if you guys really want, I can take you through the entire line with Katrina at a later date, just to see the dialogue if you guys really want to see it. But we're going to go with Irana, even though there are some things about Katrina that I like. So we're going to pick Irana. Let's do it!
You have chosen to bring peace to the soul of Irana. I shall commend the soul of Katrina to oblivion.
Bye, Katrina.
There is a price for every gift. The soul does not lightly leave the silent sleep. The dead does not lightly leave the grave. You can restore the soul to life, but the cost may be more than you are willing to pay.
2 drachmas.
Will you give your life to give this soul life? Are you willing to sacrifice everything for love? You have entered the realm of the dead. Now will you remain in eternal darkness, that she shall be free to know the joy of life once more? Will you give your life to her?
Fuck no. I ain't giving her shit. I'm just kidding. We're gonna pay the price, because we're a hero, and Irana would do a lot of good for the world. Also, it doesn't really kill you. Spoiler alert. Anyways, let's pay the price. This does have your vitality, though. No! The Mannies! They're coming for me! Hitting me right in my dick, and I died.
You have given your life to bring life to death. Her soul shall soon be free.
Ugh.
The snow of winter is melting and life returns again. You have given me the gift to live again. I thank you deeply. If you wish to see me, seek me on the island of Limnos. I will look for you there.
Take care, Irana. We'll see you laters. So, that did hurt us quite a bit. We lost half of our vitality, which took down our health and stamina a lot and makes me very sad on the inside. But anyways, it was worth it. To bring a little bit of happiness and goodness back into the world. Anyway, let's get the hell on out of here. We've been doing what we told Cerberus we wouldn't do. Which, to be fair, we didn't seek it. It was offered, and we took it. Though, to be fair, I don't know, like, you would imagine, like, if this were a normal Sierra game, you would actually die later on in the game, suddenly. Because I think they did that in a Space Quest game. Like, you could do something very early on in the game that late in the game would randomly kill you. But anyway, this is late Sierra, like, very late era Sierra. Late era Sierra. We need to get back on here. By the way, I don't know if I showed you this, but you actually can't use your Mystic Magnets in here. For some strange, magical reason, your Mystic Magnet doesn't seem to work. It's almost as if you're in hell. Alright, let's get the hell on out of here. There's really nothing left to see in Hades, and I might fast forward through the exit here. Yeah, you know what? Hades was kind of a non-event, really. I expected there'd be more stuff, but I guess it's just a lake of fire and lakes of lava. I kind of imagine the river Styx to be more black, and for there to be, like, Charon on it, waiting to ferry you across. No one here's played King's Quest 6. No one knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's get the hell on out of here. You're making a fool of yourself. The Mannies are gonna get you. Alright, so we make our way back to this dragon skeleton here. But when we come out the door here on the other end, I think you actually can't leave until you get everything you need from this place. So when we go out the other end, we're not going to come back where we came in. It's a magical door full of magic. Oh look, we're here, right near the exit. So all we have to do is turn around and not doing what I... Well, fuck me for being smart, okay? Fuck you, I didn't see you making decisions. You're not leading here, you don't got no roadmap. Okay, so here's the real exit for those of us who aren't turned around. So we just head on out yonder doorway. And we've done with our business in Hades. They don't leave the door open, though. They didn't want just anyone walking into Hades. So now it's closed off. Well, now that we've done that little bit of business, we should probably go see if Irana's got everything set up, how she's coping with coming back to life. I'd be pretty happy myself, but, you know, to each his own, I suppose. Maybe she just really didn't want to come back, even though she said she did. I don't know what I'm on about. Why are you paying attention to me? Go have yourself some beers or something, people. Unless you're underage, I don't want to encourage that. It's not my fault if you drink when you're underage, okay? Funny enough, I didn't really drink when I was underage. And not because I didn't have an opportunity, I just didn't want to. Anywho, she said she's over on one of these yonder islands over here, Limnos, I believe. And I seem to find every single island except the one we're looking for. It's gonna have a little icon thingy on it. Jesus Christ. Where the hell am I going with my life? Where's Limnos? It's not on your fucking map. I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna sue Wolfie for this terrible map that doesn't tell me what I want to know. Alright, but it's over here though, so all's fine. All's well that ends well. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. We'll cast Rip. And we're gonna go to bed. And now it's 1 in the afternoon. This is a rather peaceful looking place. Got some mushroom gazebos. An enormous cream-colored mushroom grows near the center of the garden. You can see small windows set in its stalk. Its wide umbrella roof offers protection from the elements for the smaller mushroom seats below. Well, that's awful nice. I think it's nice, don't you?
Welcome to my new home. As you can see, I am starting to make this island into a place of peace and beauty. I thank you deeply for restoring me to life. It is an incredible joy to be alive after all those years trapped in darkness and then drifting in Hades.
I can imagine. So, how's new life treating you?
You are as welcome here as the sunshine.
Indeed. Glad to hear it. You feeling all right, Irana?
It is so good to feel the plants grow in the sunlight or smell the freshness of the morning breeze. The magic again fills my being, and I cannot remember being more joyful. Thank you so much for this gift.
It's my pleasure. We've done a lot for this world, and for me, as a matter of fact. He has sent a Voozle back, put him in his place, you know. So how was Hades? Was being dead a lot of fun?
There is peace in Hades for most souls, but I could not rest. There was too much that I left undone, too much that I wished to do. Life is too short when weighed against eternity.
Yeah, something like that. So let's just poke at these psychological scars. How was death?
When I tried to drive the Dark One from this world so long ago, I was trapped by the Dark One. It destroyed me, but I sent my soul into my staff. When you freed my soul from the staff, I was drawn to Hades. Death was like a restless oblivion, with a few troubling dreams. However, I shall face it gladly again if it means that others shall live.
See what I mean? She's a hero. So, things turned out pretty well in Mordavia. The Burgermeister's the boy are now. And Boris and Olga are back together if you care. I certainly didn't.
It is so good to know that Mordavia is safe from the Dark One. I loved the lush beauty of that land, and the innocence of most of the people there, foolish though they were.
I wonder if those townspeople are still sitting around drinking to this very day. So what can you tell me about magic?
Would you like to learn some more magic, my young wizard?
Yes.
I know a spell you could use. I shall teach you a spell of healing. May your mind be filled with the knowledge of first aid.
Why, thank you, Irana. Now we have this healing spell. This spell allows you to heal yourself or others with magic. We don't really need this, and I would much rather keep on... We actually can just keep chugging pills, honestly. Like, just buy more healing pills. Whatever. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. So, we're going to be nice to Irana because I like her. We're going to give her some gifts here. Have some flowers.
These are lovely. What a shame that they had to be killed for me to be able to appreciate their beauty. Still, their seeds will grace my garden.
I see.
My thanks to you.
Well, I didn't mean to depress you. Anyway, let's go ahead and say goodbye.
Farewell, my friend. I shall always look forward to seeing you.
Indeed, indeed. Well, you take care of yourself, Irana. We got hero business to do. Feel free to visit me in Somaria. It's colorful. So anyway, yeah, you guys might notice the time is a little different. I actually skipped her intro dialogue the first time I came here, and I had to redo that last little bit there. So that's why we're a little bit off time. But, you know, creative editing. Hopefully you won't notice, even though you probably did. Whatever. Whatever, I didn't ask for your approval. Okay, anyway. Let's make our way back to Somaria here. We got some stuff to turn in, some stuff to do. I think we completed this right before anyone else, at least I would imagine so. Well, I don't know if we actually heard about it in-game, but this Lethe water could help someone find a peaceful night's sleep, and I think maybe Salim and Julnar might be able to use that to help some of our drugged friends sleep. At least that's a theory anyway. We'll see. What harm could it do other than kill everyone? That's not the point. I don't want you thinking about that kind of stuff here. We need cheerfulness.
Namaste.
Okay, you just still don't have anything special to say. Well, no one likes you either. You smell like a dog, like a wet dog. That's gross. Anyways, moving on. Let's head on over here to Salim and Co.'s. Hey guys.
Check this out. I took that black lotus you brought me and mixed just a little pinch into my poison cure pills. Now they're cosmically attuned to that poison and will homeopathically shut it down. I'll just swap these for any of the old poison cure pills you still have. You might want to get some more of the new ones, just in case.
Is that a threat, Salim? Okay, so he did actually get all that stuff done. How you doing, Salim?
I'm totally jazzed to see you too. Thanks for that cool lotus flower.
Glad you put it to good use. You guys feeling alright today?
I'm doing a lot better since you brought in that lotus blossom. Feels good to know we can actually do something about that poison now, know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So, the flower.
That black lotus was just exactly what I needed. Somehow that was the main poison ingredient. Though I can't think how, since you can't find black lotus anywhere except where you got that one.
Maybe
anyway,
the assassin has a
I use
balloon
the principles
too.
of contagion and sympathy. To cure a poison, I need to put a little of the poison in my pills. You just take a little bit and that makes the big amount not hurt you. That's called homeopathic medicine, and it's really scientific. I'll bet those guys on Science Island would really appreciate this.
I doubt it. Anyways, antidote.
I've made up a whole batch of poison cure pills using the Black Lotus. They should work just like my old ones, except now they'll also cure poisons based on Black Lotus.
Well, see, that's good. So Ugarte and Rakesh won't die. That's nice.
Watch your back out there. Remember, if you run into that bad guy, chew up one of those Lotus-enhanced poison-proof pills. Come back in one piece, okay?
Will do, man. And you know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and buy a couple more, because I'm paranoid. But I don't want to pay a lot of money.
I'd really like to be able
Salim,
to sell. I couldn't even buy the ingredients. You know,
how many
I
of these
never
have you
liked
sold
that
because of me?
As much as I love to haggle.
Come
that's for
on,
sure.
man.
That'll work.
Come on. How about you, Julnar? You got anything useful to say?
I am happy that Salim has managed to find an antidote to the assassin's poison. Perhaps we can now start to turn the tide back to the cycle of life from that of death.
I see. So, Black Lotus, that flower.
I had heard of the fabled Black Lotus, but did not truly credit its existence until you brought it here. Somehow, the assassin found the lotus as well, and used it in his foul poison.
Maybe we're the assassin. It's like our alternate ego, man. So, you got an antidote ready.
Salim has been able to prepare new poison cure pills using the Black Lotus you brought to us. One cannot stop a truly deadly poison without some of the poison itself.
I'm sure it could certainly help. Anyway, you guys take care.
Go forth with care. There are other dangers about than the assassin's poison.
Oh, by the way, I literally just went to hell and I got this Lethe water. Ugh, my voice. Jesus.
Purest river water, just like nature made it. This should be just a ticket for curing Erasmus and Chakra. Right, Julinar, my
Chakra?
sweet?
I do not think that even the waters of Lethe can bring them out of their coma. But it will let them sleep properly, and in time, the drug will cleanse itself from their bodies.
Thank you for bringing us the Lethe water.
What were you saying about chakra? I need my mana pill fixed, man. I ain't got no time for talking. I hope he left like a big basket of mana pills out front for me. I'm your best customer, Chakra. You owe me. The door is unmovable and totally unopenable. You believe it has some sort of magical lock cast upon it. A sign on the door says closed due to illness. No! I need my damn mana... Well, actually, we got a lot of mana pills. Well, that's good. I think ahead, you know. We gotta think ahead. What in case the entire town explodes, I need to be able to get some more mana pills. Sir, you're in my way, sir. 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 I'm kind of a big deal around here, okay? No one cares. Let's go ahead and turn in this yonder river water here. We don't want to keep him waiting too long. This is real, genuine water from Hades, boys.
It looks like water to me. I will trust your word.
We could have brought
Inspector.
him some fucking water from fucking the river in town, and he would accept it.
The underworld is a place of death, and few that live return to speak of its darkness. Do you, Prince of Shapir, swear an oath by the river Styx that you have entered the gates of Hades?
We could have just got some fucking river water and brought it back here, and these people wouldn't know the fucking difference. You swear by the river Styx that you have entered Hades.
An oath by the river Styx cannot be a lie. The Prince of Shapir has won the right of
Well, it's
courage.
easy then. We just get every single person in town to swear by the river Styx that they're not the assassin. There you go. Brilliant. You're dismissed to rest up for the next rite. You then return to the Hall of Kings.
Selmaria has been at peace with its neighbors for centuries. Recently, though, a people have turned against our people. A nation wars with us, although no word of this war has been spoken. I speak now of the lost nation of Atlantis. Though it was buried beneath the waters centuries ago, its people still rule the waves. Now the Tritons have been attacking our ships and driving away our trade. They have shattered the harmony we once all shared. You will seek out the lost city of Atlantis, speak with her queen, and forge a new alliance between their lands and ours. Return with a symbol of the agreement. This is the rite of peace.
Alright, we're finally doing some non-violent stuff around here. Bringing some peace. Doing some good for the kingdom, man. That's what I want to see. Well, I'm sure the famous adventurer has some interesting stuff to say about Atlantis. In fact, I think he's already mentioned them before, though it's sadly rather late. I guess we just need to go on back to the inn right now. Why are they kicking us out at like 7 at night? They don't usually do the Hall of Kings business that late, but I guess they just ran on long today. Logo's probably monologued for like another 30 minutes or so. Anywho, let's make our way back to yonder inn here. And I guess just rest up, and in the morning we'll go see Famous Adventurer. I know, man. I know, man. No one likes you, you smell. Why didn't I just teleport in here? I don't even know anymore, man. I don't even know. Let's sleep until morning.
You! Wake up! I need to speak with you.
Must you? Also, how did you get in my bedroom?
I am being watched, so I had to make certain no one sees me speaking with you. I believe that my sponsor Minos is behind all of the problems in Silmaria. He acts kind to me, but I do not trust him. He knows too much about what is going on here. I also know he does not like you very much at all. It would not surprise me if the assassin tries to kill you next. You are the biggest threat to Minos. You may be the next king here.
Well, it doesn't give me much confidence you were able to get in here. No offense. So, how you doing, Elsa?
Are you always so polite to someone who breaks into your bedroom? Or only to the women who do so?
Well, now that you mention it. Anyways, this whole king business.
Make no mistake, I will do everything I can to become king here. However, I will do this the right way, the proper way. I will earn the kingdom fairly, or I will not accept the title. You and I may be allies, but we are also competitors. The best of us will rule Silmaria, and I believe that will be me.
I guess you're not very good at math then. Anyway, what's this threat you heard about?
I believe that Minos wishes to be king of Marit. His family once ruled this island, and he believes that he should as well. He is trying to use me to gain control of the kingdom, but he is learning that I do not follow orders very well. I'm not such a good little girl as he first believed.
Well, I gotta commend your integrity for telling me about all this. So what do you know about the assassin?
I have not had the pleasure to see the assassin, but I am looking forward to the meeting. I too carry antidote, and I'm very capable of making him pay for the deaths he has brought here.
Indeed, indeed. How are you doing?
I must be very cautious. I cannot be seen speaking with you again. If Minos suspects that I am working with you rather than against you, I think both of us will be the target of the assassin.
I see. That's unpleasant. So Gort would be king then. So, what makes you suspect Minos?
Minos was not pleased that I aided you with the Hydra. He has invested a lot of money in getting me here. He wants me to win by any means possible. Minos is not a very good judge of character. He knows that I led the brigands in Spielburg, although I do not know from where he got this information. He believes I ran the brigands to overthrow my father. He thinks I'm a rogue without scruples. I do not intend to alter this opinion. If he believes me to be a villain like himself, he may confide more in me. When I have the proof that he is guilty, I will make him face justice.
Well, what are the motives then?
I just wished you to know my suspicions in case I am killed. If I cannot prove that Minos is guilty, then you must do so.
I'll do what I can.
Besides, you and I could be friends, if it were not that we always seem to be playing on the opposite sides.
And to be fair, I'm just here to root out the assassin. Did you send me any candy, by the way? That's just foul.
You received poisoned candy as well? Mine said that it was from you. I threw it away immediately. I knew that you would not do such a thing.
I know, I'm too cheap for that. Anyways, I guess that's all we need to talk about, Elsa. You have a good life and a good day.
You are correct. I must be returning to Minos' ship before I am missed. I will see you in the Hall of Kings. Take care.
Indeed. We go back to sleep now. We relock our door. Elsa puts out the torches and softly sneaks out of your room. How did she get in here anyway? Well, no man's security doesn't seem that great. Just saying. Well, we're getting rather hungry, yeah? I don't like being hungry. Make some of them Hungry Man TV dinners. Fruit. Hi, no man. How you doing?
Did you get a chance to talk to Barbelly about the deed? I'd hate to lose this place to such a scum.
I talked to him. You tell Anne about Ferrari and the deed.
Well, thanks for trying anyway. I trust Ferrari about as far as I can owe him. Leave him alone, and he'll take my home.
Well, that's too bad. So, how's the inn?
I'm really into this.
No, you said that right. Shush, no one cares. Tell about Wolfie.
He's the guy that painted the flying ice cream cone? Anyone who could paint like that could certainly paint my inn. I'll have to talk to him about it.
I'm scared to know.
Take it easy,
care.
Ryder.
See you later, Anne. I think we could have done that a lot earlier, but whatever. We'll live. We'll live with ourselves. Well, it's still quite a while before the famous adventurers school opens, so we do have some time to kill, I suppose. I wonder if those guys on Science Island are going to be angry that we took their gondola without actually asking for it. Maybe we should head over there and see what's going on. And other than that, I guess we can see what Pholus thinks about this whole rite of peace thing. You know, he doesn't seem like a good swimmer, though.
Got to really learn how to tread water for this rite, don't you?
Yeah, I'm going to see about making a submarine. How you doing, Pholus?
I'm surprised to see you still around, considering the last rite.
Why do you have such little faith in me, man?
I learned to swim from the famous adventurer. He gave me a book about it.
That's in case you haven't found that book by this point in the game. So, rite of peace. I gotta make peace.
Those Tritons are bad news. Even if you don't drown trying to fight them, they got spells and everything. They're supposed to talk to the fish and get them to help them too. Most people just drown, though.
Is there a lot of people trying to find the Tritons?
I bet you can do this one. Don't know how, but I'm sure you'll win. You better, or we might get stuck with a woman as king of Samaria.
You could have Gort, too. He's not a woman. He's also, freaky looking. Why is his door open? No, his door is not animating, but it's there. He got one of those translucent doors. Everyone can see him masturbating. Alright, let's get the hell on out of here. I've had enough of this shit. Enough of this shit for one day. So, we're going to make our way back to Science Island again, and I guess we'll see what the scientists are up to. Maybe they're doing some science-y stuff. Maybe they're making some new pizzas. Maybe they'll discover barbecue pizza. The ultimate blend of barbecue and pizza. I need to get my force bolt ready as well, because we're not going to be able to frostbolt this thing into place. Sadly, I can't heal it either, but whatever. You cast the first aid spell for no reason at all. I just wanted to see what it did. We'll probably never use it in a serious context, but hey, at least it's there. Katrina also gives you a unique spell as well, and that's one of the main reasons I wanted to pick her, but we'll do that at some later point. Shabams! God damn it! There we go, that's better. Okay, he's not going quite as wild as I thought he would. He didn't quite lose it on me, people. I wanted him to just start spamming force bolts everywhere, like pew 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 pew. But he didn't. So, you stuck with what you got. Dr. Pretorius! Oh, not here. Gort's not here either. That means the keypad's open. The panel says, access to secret laboratory. Interesting use of the word secret in this context, no? I suppose so. It's like Dexter's secret laboratory. Well, we got our passcode long ago, and we got to enter in science. Let's see, where's the I around here? C-E. Yay, it works. Hi.
You should not have done that. You are not yet mentally prepared for the marvels that science reveals within its secret lab. Please go away.
Can't we just talk? I just want a hug. I made your flying machine, man. I thought you'd be impressed. How you doing, Dr. Pretorius? And what you doing to poor Gord over here?
I was just doing some minor adjustments on Gort. He was starting to act a bit heroic, and that would be most unwise. Science should be cautious, not foolhardy.
Hey, don't be mean to poor Gort, man. What do you think of this rite of peace?
Gort is now completely waterproof. He should have no problem seeking Atlantis, assuming that it exists, of course.
I see. Shouldn't he, talk to people? Tell me about this science business.
Science shall rule Silmaria whether Silmaria wishes it or not. Too long it has suffered from superstitious poppycock under the domination of the so-called wizards. With those charlatans properly drugged, we scientists will reign supreme.
What'd you just say to me? Are you the ones drugging the scientists? I thought this was the assassin the whole time. Now I'm finding out it's you, Mr. Fake Tom Baker. I don't approve at all. Tell me about Gort.
Some people might object to having a reanimated dead creature for a king. However, Gort shall be guided by my scientific genius, and such superstitious prejudice shall be eliminated.
You people. Okay, well, you got this secret laboratory here.
You have not yet proved yourself worthy of the knowledge of this laboratory. Kindly forget that you have seen this.
Well, I will not. Goodbye, sir. And don't drug anyone else.
By the way, try not to mention the fact that Gort isn't quite human. Some people just won't understand. It shall be our little secret. Oh, and that bit about the drugged wizards? Forget you heard that. Why don't you? That's a good lad.
I'm a wizard, you turd. You tried to poison me. You want to see some real magic here, people? Watch this. Alright, well, that didn't kill as much time as I thought it would. We'll still have to wait a little bit. But what can you do? I know, man. Bye, no man. No one likes you. I'm just kidding. You're a decent person. Even if you do smell like a gnome. That's aside the point. Let's get the hell on out of here. Make our way back to the famous adventurer's correspondence school. And I guess we'll rest until he opens up for the day. And after that, we got a couple more odds and ends to do. We'll do those in the next video. And, yeah, we'll take care of that right of peace business. We're going to end yet another video in the famous adventurer's school. Apparently, it's the place to end your videos in this series. I don't know. It just seems to work out that way. This door's still not there. Like, what the hell, man? Why aren't you animating the door anymore? Oh, he is open. Holy shit. Hey, dude, how you doing?
You practice your swimming lessons? Sounds like they are going to come in handy for you.
Yeah, something like that. So, how you doing?
I've been thinking about your next rite. Reminds me of some good times I had a long time ago. Kind of wish I was going with you.
Why is that? Tell me about your name, I guess.
Hippolyta, that's her name? The queen, I mean. She and I, well, we had some times together. She called me Silver Tongue. She'll remember me.
I hope that's because you were good with words. Anyways, what do you think of this rite of peace business?
If you're going to Atlantis, you better find a way to breathe water. No way you can get there without drowning otherwise.
How'd you get there? Guess you're not going to tell me. Tell me about Atlantis.
I'll let you in on some well-kept secrets because I know you're a good guy. Atlantis isn't out in the middle of the sea. It's right smack dab in the middle of the island of Cerberus, in the lake in the center of the island.
I see.
Tough getting there, though. Those tritons guard those waters pretty thoroughly.
What are the secrets about the place?
Well, there are a few secret panels I found in Atlantis. The last side panel of the first sections of the wall had a small secret passage. Got me past a guard, if I recall right. Then there was a big circular tower with a shell on it. Yeah, it had a secret passage on the side that led directly to the throne room. You gotta be very sneaky to use them, though.
Well,
the
we're not
Tritons
that
will
sneaky.
be doing their best to kill all intruders.
Well, we'll just have to tell them to calm down, if you know what I mean. Well, thanks for the help, dude. I'll see you later, and I'll tell the Hippolyta lady about the whole silver tongue business. Better not get any innuendo out of you. That's all I'm saying.
If you think of it, you might take the queen some flowers. Tell her they were from me. She might like that.
She might. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video, where we will explore Atlantis and do some fine, fancy shit. As always, thank you very much for watching, and you guys take care of yourselves. Later, guys.